Good evening. Hi. Hi from Dimitri as well. It's Wendy on Wednesdays here. And we're doing our part 3 tonight of the Pure Paws Sprays, finishing sprays. A few little tidbits of news first of all. There is a Pure Paws order on its way. We're expecting that tomorrow or the next day. So all your favourites will be back in stock. We're also working on another order already. And thank you. I know these times are crazy right now. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping us to continue to do that. It's our birthday next month, so we do have a event set up on Facebook. So if you go to Dogs of Pride 10th birthday bash, Dogs of Pride's 10th birthday bash, yes, I can get my tongue around that. And please go on there and invite everybody you know, because we're gonna actually honor all of this all across North America. So it doesn't matter whether you're in the south of Texas, in the east end of New Jersey, in the backwoods of Colorado, or out on the island of BC, or on the other rock in Newfoundland. All of this is open to you. It's also going to support rescues to a big thing. It's going to launch next week. We actually had done it originally as the 13th of May, but with more good news coming, that across the country and actually across the whole continent, there are slow openings starting for groomers to be able to get back to work and look after your little furry creatures. Please be patient. I'm sure your groomer will all let you know whenever they're ready to take you again and whenever they're actually going to open again. Hi, out in Calgary, it's TR. But they will take their list that they had and your appointments, and they will actually get a hold of you. So don't berate your groomer going, when can Fluffy get back in? He's so mad at blah, blah, blah. They will get to you when they are allowed to open and when they feel that they deem that it is safe to do so, not you. So please be patient, please be courteous, and please be respectful of the groomers, as they are all itching to get back, to get your little furry friends back into tip-top shape. So I think we'll just go straight into part 3 of the Pure Paws Sprays. Now, funny that TR's online, because it's her fault that I'm actually missing show you tonight. The Reconstructing Shine Spray, which she bought the last one of yesterday. All I can do is show you a picture of what it looks like. So that's the bottle, not that size, obviously, not to scale. But that's the bottle of the Reconstructing Shine Spray. It's one of our favorite ones, and it's one of our top sellers as well, along with the Starline Finishing Spray, and indeed the other two that we're going to mention, the H2O Mist, which is also Groomer's Crack, and the Pure Paws H2O Hydrating Spray. These two go hand in hand, and I'll explain the difference in a wee minute. But the Recon Shine Spray, if we go back to that one, a lot of people like that for heavier coats as well, for brushing through. It's great for detangling. TR's jumping on going, this spray is the freaking bomb. Yeah, it was the polite F word. Thank you, TR. Hi, Orla, over in Ireland. How are you? Orla's watching. We get all over the place, we do. Anyway, the Recon Shine Spray, as we're back onto that again, it actually does help to prevent the coat from drying out. So it will actually add a little bit of nourishment and help to demat, as well as adding some suppleness back into the skin and the coat. And that will actually help to promote our healthier hair growth as well, because you've got the vitamin E ingredients in there too. Now, something else that all of these sprays that we're talking about today, well, basically, except for the H2O Mist, and we'll show you why that's slightly different at the end, but the Reconstructing Shine Spray, the Starline Finishing Spray, and the H2O Hydrating Spray are all have all got optical brighteners in them as well. So these are actually great lightweight products, because you don't want any heavy mists or sprays to be using in coats that are going to get rid of volume, like in your poodles or in your Australian sheepdogs or in the likes of an Old English sheepdog or something like that, you certainly don't want a heavy spray that's going to weight the coat down. So unlike the Silk Basics, which would be a little bit heavier and richer, you've got the lightweight sprays here that are not going to weigh the coat down, but instead just help to lift, shine, get rid of static, add some hydration in there, and actually help the hair growth and the shine and the color pop as well. With those optical brighteners, they basically work in refracting the light. They're not dyes, they're not pigments, they're not anything else except for little particles of goodness that will actually just refract the light. So any color of coat at all will actually benefit from these. You can use them a little bit as well if you're wanting to polish those jackets, but as we mentioned last week and showed you the Terrier Touch Shine Spray, that's the one for polishing the jackets on the smooth coats. So those are all very nice. They're also absorbed into the hair cuticle. So if you're looking at a cuticle after it's been bathed, for example, with no conditioner on it, the little cuticle, the bits of the cuticle, I don't know, look at them as shingles on the side of a house or something, and they all lie down nice and flat. Any worn, broken, damaged ones will curl up, crack, split, peel, and that's damage, obviously, usually from lack of moisture. Think of it of the likes of a wooden deck outside. You've let it get weathered through the years, and it's basically all dried out. Paint's peeling off it if there is paint on it. If not, you'll see there's different coloration going on in it. It's maybe split. Some of the knots are even dropping out of the wood, and that's because it's dried out. Even if it's sitting in the rain, it's not absorbing water. Water is not going to hydrate something that's dead, i.e. wood on your deck and hair, which are both dead. You need to have something else that will actually attract and be readily absorbed by the hair shaft or your wood to actually bring it back to life again or make it look good. So think of your topical sealers like your Thompson's water seal or whatever else you use on your deck, and that will help to re-nourish the wood, hydrate it, plump it up a little bit, make it look a little better, make the colour come back. Well, these are the same things with your dog hair and your own hair. So these are basically the best things since sliced bread from that. Now, my favourite for my poodle is this one here, is the Starline Finishing Spray. The reason being is because, yes, it actually, I feel, cuts down on drying time, but because it is lightweight as well, it helps to go through the coat. Now, I'm blessed with a very good poodle coat, that it doesn't need any extra amplifying products like our mousse, our root lifts, our foams, our gels, or the hairsprays or anything else. Plus, she's just a pet. So I find using this helps me to get through her coat and helps to dry it quicker as well whenever I've bathed her. It gives me the slip that I need to get through any tangles or knots, and also helps to stretch dry that coat and straighten the coat for the areas that I want to, for the longer hair that's on her, maybe her legs or her head, depending on what kind of trim I have on at the time. So that's my favourite for that. I know I have a guy with an Old English sheepdog who does very well, has had lots of best in shows. He loves his Pure Paws products, and the Reconstructing Shine Spray is his go-to for his brush through. Sorry if you're hearing a lot of creaking in the background. Dimitri is scratching his chin on his wicker basket. Bless. Dimitri, oi! Never mind. Yeah, one word from me and he does as he likes. So let's jump onto the H2O line. A lot of people just like to stay within one particular line, which is absolutely fine because there are lots of different products within each of the lines in the Pure Paws that you can actually stay with one. Hi, Ash. So the H2O is definitely a big, big favourite. The H2O Mist was the first one that had been around for a long, long time. And it is a little bit like Groomer's Gold. If you've got a mat behind an ear or something like that, just a couple of little bits, tangles, things like that, if you just squish that right into the mat, let it sit in there, and then you can actually break it apart. The slip that it gives is absolutely awesome. And what it does, the difference between the two of them is basically the H2O spray with this and the Reconstructing are all absorbers, which means they'll soak right into that. So whenever you have that damaged coat and everything else, you can go on them with these. The difference between the spray, the H2O spray, and the mist is more of an alcohol base. It is very alcoholic, and it's basically because the alcohol will have evaporated by the time the spray hits the coat. And this is an adsorber. It will actually coat the whole cuticle. So it will seal the moisture in. So you add the moisture into the hair and you seal it shut with the mist. So that's basically what your H2O mist will be. So it's an adsorber. Ad with a D as opposed to a B. A B will go into the bottom of it and a D will sit on the top. And if you have sprays at home or you're using a different line or anything like that and you're wondering if there's a difference between them, I don't know whether they are or not. Oh, okay. All right, Orla. See you later. Hi, Kim. Yeah, your boy's scratching his chin. Oh, he just stopped when I said hi, Kim. He's looking for you now, maybe. Dimitri is one of Kim's, in case you're wondering. Well, this is going off topic, isn't it? Not like me at all. Anywho, so the adsorbers and absorbers, getting back to that. If you're trying to test some products that you have, the best way to do it is give a little spray on the back of a hand. And this is what we show whenever we're doing the Pure Paws educational seminars as well, to show the products and how they work. Spray one on the back of your hand, take another one, do a little spray on the back of the other hand, and let them dry and see what happens. Whenever you have one that's an absorber, you'll just feel it nice and silky and soft and smooth. Whenever you have an adsorber, it'll be more of a bit of a slip to it. So you'll feel like it's actually got a coating on it. And that's how you'll be able to tell the difference between an absorber and an adsorber, and then how you can actually apply those within your grooming techniques and tips and everything else. So if you're actually doing something to hydrate really, really dry, damaged coat, say dog's been lying out in the sun, which we actually saw today after our couple of inches of snow yesterday, then you want to actually hydrate that coat first to make it all plumped up and nice and healthy and bring some colour back, and then you want to seal it off completely and lock that moisture in, and that dog is going to look a million times different by the time it leaves your grooming shop than when it came in, just because you have the products and you know how to use them, and that's a big difference. Lots of people will grab lots of different products for lots of different things but really don't know what the lots of different things are. So that's why we're here, to try and tell you and show you and explain to you what the differences are with these. Now, with any of the products that we have, you know, we're always on hand to answer questions for you, to do recommendations, suggestions, and to help you out. And the Recon Shine Spray is in the order, so it is actually going to be back in stock as of tomorrow or Friday, whenever the order arrives. Also, another spray which I just heard about this week that has been re-released is the Pure Paws Dematting Spray. It has been reformulated. I cannot wait to get some to try it, so that's going on our next order. And the scent this time is not the nasty, horribly strong perfumey that drove some of us nuts, including me, but it's now coconut. We love coconut. Let's pretend it's a pina colada. Alright, that's probably enough rambling from me. Remember, go on to the event page, the Dogs of Pride's 10th birthday bash. Share the bejeepers out of it. Invite all your friends. Like I say, anybody in North America can actually buy tickets for this. And you can all take part, even if you don't have a pet. Because the whole thing behind this is that we've got 10 big raffle packs and they're absolutely massive. I've put the value from each pack onto the main description in the event page so you can see what all the value is. As the time gets closer and as we release those, we'll be doing the whole list and a video for each pack showing what all is in them. And then you can buy tickets. The tickets are only going to be $10, so everybody can join in. You can buy as many or as little as you want. And the big thing is that out of all of these, every winner is also going to get a designated amount from that raffle, dollar-wise, to be sent to a rescue of their choice in their name. As well as that, then there's also going to be proceeds from each raffle as well put into a pot, and that lovely big pot is going to be going out to support Rocking Horse Ranch, who are dear to our hearts out in Cape Breton, and where our Zafar came from, and where we sponsor a wee pony called Shits and Giggles. And I wasn't swearing, I was just telling you his name. Okay, so that's it. Pure Paws Sprays are all wrapped up. We'll be kicking off the party next week. It's birthday month. Mine as well as the businesses, so that's extra fun. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to bring a wee bit more cheer and happiness into these slightly dismal days right now, and just have a bit of a laugh. So I'm always here. Dogsofpride.com is where you'll find all your Pure Paws products. We are the main distributor. We're the only official distributor for Pure Paws in Canada. Oh, there's Christina out in Cape Breton. Hello, lovely. Lots of people jumping on tonight. Thanks for saying hello as well. Anywho, we will go Pure Paws online, dogsofpride.com. Email me if you need to. Private message me on Facebook. Facebook's obviously Dogs of Pride as well. Finessium products are all under Finessium Health on Facebook, and that's basically it for us. So that'll say, that's all now. Cheerio.